and welcome to my channel. I'm the Angry Simmer. On today's video, we are going to be building a townhouse complex. So I do leave in the floor planning for all of them, or like I did that and I put it in. And I was even considering like decorating them all or furnishing them all, and then I was like, how about not? Yeah, it was late last night. So basically I started building this, I'd say at like 6 or 7 last night, and that ended up being like 9 or 10 whenever, I'd say 8:30 whenever I got it. Nah, can't talk today. Whenever I first started on the furnishing part, and then I was like, I don't want to watch a video of somebody furnishing the same thing 8 times, and it's not 8 times, it's 3 times, but still. And even like you can see here, I'm gonna move the grouping over a little bit here in just a minute, but I could probably get at least 2 more facilities, good lord, places in there. And I'm starting to work on this because I want to eventually do one of the like subdivision build things that I've been seeing. I just love those builds. I think it takes a lot of hard work and talent to do those, and I don't have the talent, but I've got the effort. Anyways, as you can probably hear, my voice is a little bit better. I actually went to the gym for the first time in forever, like since the 23rd of last month. If you're watching this on any time other than when I post it, or directly after I post it, it's May right now, 23rd of April. It's like May 13th when I'm doing this voiceover. So it's been a while. It has been a while since I got to go to the gym because I've had bronchitis. Yeah, I ended up going to the doctor. I don't know if it was in the last 2 videos that I did for you guys, but I went to the doctor, found out I had bronchitis, which my husband was like, I told you, because I always get bronchitis after vacation. But we go like on vacation at the same time every year because we like to go out to Vegas whenever it's nice outside, which is April. So, I had such a hard time picking this door, and I kind of wish I didn't pick the door that I did now because it doesn't seem very like builder grade. So basically what I did with this is I was thinking of this as like a first time home buyer sort of facility, and so everything is like builder grade. We're like, those like when you look at a house that is mass produced or was in the 90s, everything used to be that like warm tone, like honey oaky color, and right there I was putting in a pantry, but ended up deciding that you needed to be able to get into the house from the garage, so those will eventually be turned back into just a walkway. And they have like it's so I tried to follow the floor plan that was given because I was looking on realtor.com, and this is a townhouse in the St. Louis area, yay, which if you didn't know, that's where I'm from, kids. But yeah, so this one is it's even already on the gallery. It's called Susan Place, which I know right now it says Twin Peaks or Twin Creek Point, whatever it is, because that's the lot name in the game, but I changed it once I uploaded it. Anywho, this back is a little ridiculous. I can't remember if I cut out where I was dealing with the this bit that I was putting in, but it looked real dumb because it clips in. Because yeah, anyways, but so I tried to stick with the floor plan that they had, but it's the Sims. It doesn't always work out the same. So yeah, and plus I didn't like count the squares for the square footage and such, so it's a little off, but that's okay because it looks good. And actually this facility has 3 different floor plans. It has a like 1, 2, and 3 bedroom condo situation, so I just happened to make 2 2-bedroom and I think 1 3-bedroom. I think the last one over there is the 3-bedroom, the bigger one, which makes sense because it's bigger. But we actually we build in this one that I'm putting the fits on first. So yeah, it's fun. We furnish. This is the most I've actually talked about a build in a while, I guess because I've been home not doing anything. I'm putting in a like hall bathroom that they had. So in the floor plan, that's another thing, that hallway, it has like a coat closet and a and a little hall bathroom there. I could probably have fit the coat closet in there by making that just like a 2x2 bathroom, but that doesn't work the same way in The Sims as it does in real life. So this is me trying to make the floor plan that they had work, and this one is probably the closest to it, but that second bedroom down there is not happening. So yeah, anywho, the other two are just me freestyling, doing whatever I want to do, dealing with, you know, all that. But I like it. I think it turned out well, and if we ever get the ability to make like complexes or, you know, apartment buildings like we want to in The Sims, or like resorts, I think this is a good practice for making those things. So yeah, I'm, you know, not trying to hint at anything, Sims gurus that are not watching this video anyways. But so here we are. I cut the video off and did the floor and the paint decisions, and I did like, I think a little bit of something else I can't remember off camera, but really I was just watching a TV show and wanted to see that. So as you can see, like I said earlier in the video, we're going for the builder grade look, or first time home buyer. I will say, so on the kitchen I do put a backsplash in, but in this one I started to think this is one that maybe they've lived there a couple years and they've decided that they want to do a few little upgrades. So here I am putting in that little bit of backsplash. They have like plastic sticker backsplashes, which is what that totally looks like to me. It doesn't look like tile. So it just feels like that. And then like upstairs I did some tile in the bathrooms. I think the master bathroom's a little bit more upgraded. But all the furnishing, I like painstakingly try to go with the things that I don't normally go with, and choose things that looked more like either they were given or hand-me-downs, or like they got from the thrift store, that sort of thing. If you hear anything going on in the background, it's my cat, by the way. She's trying. Usually when I'm in here, I open the window for her to sit on the ledge and like look out. But right now I've still got the curtains and blinds down because, yeah, you know, that's how I feel, but she's not having it. So as you can see here, like I said, I went through a lot to try and go with stuff that I wouldn't normally furnish with. And I feel like these couches just look like something that was high end at some point, but now it's kind of like out of style. And those are supposed to be like IKEA benches because it's the affordable stuff. Or IKEA shelves that they've, you know, they staked their relationship on. I love that people are like, well, if you can get through IKEA furniture, you can get the relationship. My husband and I have no trouble putting together IKEA furniture together, but that's because he's good at those things. So that's not a good test for everyone's relationship. You know, I'm a calm person when it comes to things. I follow the directions, and he's just really good at putting stuff together. So, you know, road trips are more of a like, what's going on in your relationship for us than anything. But I did put in, you know, some pretty, like, I feel like everybody would actually decorate with those sort of things in their first home or first apartment. Actually, this would be no one's first apartment because it's actually pretty nice for a first apartment. So, but I put out a little like, those are technically called hammocks, but I wouldn't consider them those. Anywho, but I put the like little like wicker furniture over there, and then never put like anything as like a cup holder over there. So sorry about that. I guess it's more authentic actually, because who's gonna like, when they're, you know, there's a few things back there, but you're not gonna always worry about having a ton of furniture in the backyard, especially if you're not always home, because this is your first place, you're paying for it, so you're at work all the time trying to grind so that you can have the money to pay for this place and not feel like you're gonna get behind and lose your first home. But yeah, I even forgot to put like a grill out there, and I want to do like a community build, like have a pool, have grilling spaces, garden space, have like a rooftop space for people, or just have like, you know, make a build where there's a park in the center. And this, I feel like this was really good practice for that. I should have, like, maybe I'll do another video and I'll put in some more of these townhouses in this build. Maybe put some stuff in the center, shorten up those yards a little bit so that there can be like a road that goes in between, and then like a smaller version of this. I don't know, we'll see. I'm not making any promises on this because I'm about as good at follow through as James Turner is. So, so here's that bathroom that I was talking about. I feel like maybe it was like they had this bathroom with this much space in it, but it, you know how 90s and 80s bathrooms were. There's a lot of wasted space. They were big, but it wasn't used very well, and so they like went to Home Depot or Lowe's and got this really cool looking bathtub and like did some woodworking to make that little thing to go across, and then they put in this tile by hand, and they were really proud of it. But they didn't like there's not the touches like I would normally put in of the shelving and just the like little pretty stuff that you think of upgrading places. But this is more realistic. Like in my own bathroom, you know, we so I kept the tone of the countertops and stuff in here the same as they would be in downstairs, the same builder grade stuff, because when we remodeled our bathroom, we didn't change the sink because it's perfectly functional. It looks fine. Yeah, so we just stuck with that, and to save money, because redoing or remodeling a bathroom, especially because we hired people to do it, was stupid expensive. Like, looking back, I kind of wish I would just have that money in my bank account now instead of a bigger, better, brighter bathroom. Although I say that, and like anytime we go to think about moving, I'm like, I'll never have this bathroom in another house. Like, nobody's like, it's our custom bathroom. I love our bathroom. I'm so glad it's there. So, and I have like a big soaker tub and I love it so much. And that's the one thing to work for, kids. If you work for nothing else in your life, work for a house that has a soaker tub in it. That's my happiness. That's my happy place. But I did put in a kids room in here. I doubled up the beds. I figured they'd have 2 kids. This is like a starter place, like I said. I didn't put it as a nursery because I just, but you know, they're at that point in their life. But we are done. Thank you guys so much for watching this. Here's me trying to put a center thing on there, and that table's just not good for that. But I really appreciate it. I hope you loved it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.